It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Denver. It's the Ravens and the Broncos under the lights on Sunday night.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Powers through. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. It's complete to Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. In motion left, Bateman. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
Now it's Jackson. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Here's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now it's Jackson. That is incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Lawrence. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Chase Brown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he powers his way up past the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Jackson now. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Connects with now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Jackson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Trevor Lawrence, helmet on, ready to go as he brings out this offense.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
Now Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence.
And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Chase Brown
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now Jackson.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
73 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Lawrence will throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw is Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Jackson. That is caught. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now 2nd and 5. To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Now it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 6.
At the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Kari Blossomgame punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking for Bateman, he's got him complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Lawrence. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And this one is right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. So we are halfway. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Jackson now. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here's Jackson.
That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Jackson.
Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Again, Jackson. Open man is Samuel. Complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Throwing is Jackson.
Outright to Smith-Njigba.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
The Ravens offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now Lawrence.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
In motion left, Bateman. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence.
It's Williams on the catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 33. But to throw again is Lawrence. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Now Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman from 4 yards out. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Jackson to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Raymond. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson connects with Kittle underneath. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Robinson will try to pick it up. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Robinson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Robinson again, and this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is a type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Lawrence. It's complete to Williams. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's McLeod. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Lawrence going to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Back to throw again. Down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
That's caught, and he will not get there. He comes up short, and they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Now Jackson.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
On third down, Robinson.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Denver. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Ravens take over a 1st down kick at their own 16-yard line.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. Down to about the 22 here. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a one-point victory. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, you know, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.